What's up? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, I want to say welcome. If this is not your first time, then I say thank you for coming again. So today, we're gonna be doing a little video on how to actually set up a thread stand for a Juki machine. So guys, I know in the previous videos I promised to do some videos, to do a video of the actual assembly of the machine. This one here is a Juki LH-3588, and look, guys, I'm telling you, you don't even want me to explain. I recorded this video, and when I went to go check the video, I don't know if the card got corrupted, I don't know what happened, but the video was gone. And this was after I assembled the entire machine. And guys, I honestly thought about taking it apart and redoing it so I could make the video, but guys, it was too much work. And yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do that. The main reason why I wouldn't do it is this. The head. This thing is heavy as hell. This thing is at least 80 pounds. And I don't want to put this thing back. I don't want to take this thing out. I don't want to pick this thing up again. It's too heavy. So what I'm going to be doing in order to address that is I'm going to be taking up, I'm going to be doing sections at a time. I'm going to be doing videos for, I'm going to do a video of basically just showing you guys how the whole process, not the whole process, but the step-by-step process, of how I put it together. Some people, if you might be wondering, I don't know if you can see if the camera is catching the wheel, but for people who are wondering if these machines can be portable, because they're pretty heavy, the answer is yes, you can make them portable. How they come in the box, what you get when you order one, you cannot make it portable. You cannot transport it with what you get in the box. But however, you can run to Home Depot or any hardware store. You can get some swivel wheels. You want to make sure you get at least 2 swivel wheels, even if you get fixed wheels in the back. And we got holes that come pre-drilled in the legs, so that you can attach the wheels. So as you see right here, I can move mine easily. So I can bring this wherever I want to bring it. Wherever I want to move it to, I can move it. So that's just a little information I want to throw there. You can make it portable if you want. So however, guys, as I said, I lost the video for the assembly. So I'm gonna be making up some substitute videos for those. I might do one where I remove the press. No, that is not a pressure foot. The foot control. This is where you press to activate the motor. So I might do a video where I remove the motor and then just show you guys how I assemble the motor and how I assemble the foot piece. But today, today's video is gonna be about how to put together a thread stand. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this stuff. When you get the container, the box, I think it came in a bag with the thread stands, pieces. These are all the pieces that it comes with. I'm gonna show you them one by one. So mine, as you know, if you're previous watcher, if this is not your first time, then you already know that that I have is a Juki LH-3588, which is actually a double needle sewing machine. So this actually comes with, the thread stand comes with 3 thread holders. 1, 2, 3, and foam It also comes with this piece right here, where the these are actually gonna sit on this, and I'll show you guys the process of putting it together. This piece right here, which looks similar to that piece, is a little bit different. Actually has some white like things in between. This one, the thread actually goes through this one. Okay. These now are poles that the 3 poles, 1, 2, 3, same thing. 3 of them are gonna get attached to these. Okay. The thread goes over this, and this keeps the thread from falling off. Okay. We have this other piece, which is like a extra guider, I would call it. So the thread actually goes down to it, through whichever hole is more appropriate for your use at the moment. This right now is this right here is a coupler, which is basically gonna, these two are gonna end up coming together like this, and it's gonna be held together by this. Okay. Oh, one thing I should have mentioned earlier. So with these machines, with these tables, I don't know about other machine companies, but with these tables that come with the Juki, unfortunately, this right here is a pole that actually goes down in the machine. Alright, we'll take this off, take out the nut, and you'll remove one set of washers and leave one set on. Okay, so this now has a threading. This threading is supposed to go down in the hole, and it sits like that, and then you put on the nut and you tighten it up. But unfortunately, this hole that this needs to be sitting in, the table does not come pre-drilled. That hole does not come in it. So that's gonna be your challenge. So I don't know. Hopefully you have a drill hanging around. I know not everybody will have one, but hopefully you can borrow one. Or if not, you can go to a Home Depot or hardware store. I'm sure there are a lot of places out there that you can go rent one of these. Get a regular drill bit. The size of the hole is like ½ inch, or a little over ½ inch wide. I don't want to take to measure it exactly, but you will need a regular bit. This is not a regular bit. This is just a Phillips head tip. So yeah, so keep that in mind. You're gonna have to make the hole yourself. Alright? Alright, so that's tools that we're gonna be needing. So if you have a socket set and a ratchet, I would suggest you get a 9/16 socket and a little ratchet if you have one. If not, a regular size ratchet, whatever size ratchet handle you have works. We're definitely gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver. Phillips head. So I'm gonna be using my drill today though. I'm not gonna be using a regular screwdriver. But screwdriver works perfectly fine. And also you're gonna need an adjustable, or I'm not sure what size nut this is. A pretty big nut, but if you have an adjustable, it works fine. I'm sure I have a socket somewhere that fits this, but I don't want to deal with it because I'm gonna have to find a deep enough socket for it, and I don't want to deal with any of that. So these are the 3 things that you need: Phillips screwdriver, 9/16 I said, or is it 5/16? 5/16, and an adjustable. Alright, so enough talking, let's get this thing going on. Alright, so guys, the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get the top piece of the rod with a little rubber thing on top. And then we're gonna get this piece with a little white and black kind of filling. We're gonna slide this in like this. Okay. Slide it all the way to the top, almost to the top. You can leave it like an inch. You can give it an inch space. Okay. We're gonna tighten this up for 560. I'm not gonna go too crazy tightening it up yet because we might have to adjust, you know, move stuff all around. So just tighten up so it doesn't fall off. Let's put this and leave this here. Alright. Next thing we want is these. We're gonna be attaching these to this. So we need this piece. Okay. And we need one of these. We need a plate. It looks like a plate. A dish. And we need a foam. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is remove the nut and the two washers from this. Okay. Make sure we don't lose them, they're kind of small. Then we're going to get the dish. Then you put the foam. And you put the pour. Alright. Flip it upside down. Then we're going to add the flat washer. Alright. Then we're going to add the lock nut washer, which is the one with the little cut. Alright. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take this and carefully place it in the closest hole to this big hole. See that? We're going to put it in this hole. Alright. Okay. Oh, forgive me guys. I did it wrong. First mistake already. We do not add the washers into this part. Okay? So, let's go again. We're going to take this pour. We're going to add it to the foam and to the dish, right? Then we're going to add this to the first hole from the big hole, okay? Then we're going to add our flat washer, the one that doesn't have a cut, right? Then we're going to add the lock nut washer, which has the cut. Then we're going to add the screw. And that's it. Alright, this isn't tightened up as yet. I'm just going to leave it loose for now. I'm just going to leave it tight enough so it doesn't fall off. And we're going to do this 2 more times, okay? Same process. Remove the nut and the washers. And guys, I just want to take this time out to say, you know, I don't have to be doing these videos. I got other things that I could be doing, but I know that there's a lot of people out there that would find this information really helpful, so I'm doing it. So what I'm asking you to do is just show a little appreciation, you know. Doesn't take much. Just hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell, and you know, we're gonna try our best to keep that videos coming. All right. As I say, we add the flat washer, then we add the lock nut washer, then we add the nut. It's not kind of small, so you gotta be careful with these guys. These nut will fall, and it's gonna be hard to find them if they fall. So try not to drop them. All right, so on to the last one. Remove the nut. Okay. Get the plate, form, and the pour. For this one now, I mean, obviously, you see it won't fit in this hole. It's not going to fit in this hole, so we got to go to this hole, right? Okay, there we go, fits perfectly. Then we go add the flat washer, lock nut washer, and then the nut. Okay, and here we go, guys. See that? So this is where thread number 1 is gonna sit, thread number 2 is gonna sit, and thread number 3. So you might be asking yourself, if you're not somebody that's really experienced like that with the whole sewing machine thing, that's fine. If you're wondering why the hell we need 3 stands or cups for the thread, as I said, this is a Juki LH-3588, which is actually a split bar double needle. So it has 2 needles. It uses 2 needles every time. I have a switch, like a little lever that I can use to turn off 1 needle and run only 1 needle at a time. But that's kind of limited. You can only do that with other restrictions. You cannot run it at high speed because it will damage your machine. But it's for special tasks, like say for instance you're sewing pockets and you want to make it's basically to make angles. I'll do a video explaining that. I'll show you guys how that works for those who don't know. So basically, yeah, so we would have 1 thread for needle number 1, another thread for needle number 2, and this thread would be for the automatic bobbin winder. Okay, so that's why we have 3, in case you're wondering. I know there are thread stands out there with 4, 5, 6 thread stands with a ton load of these to hold, because you know, like sergers, there's special sergers out there with that uses up to 10 thread. Yes. So yeah. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is tighten all of these up so they're not all wobbly. Get them firm. Set them straight. Alright, tighten them up. You guys don't have to go too crazy tightening these things up, alright? Tighten this up. Firm. 1 more, just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so there we go, everybody's firm, sitting well. Alright, sit that there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing now is we're going to take this piece. We're going to take this piece, we're going to slide this piece over, okay, it's going to sit about right there. Let's tighten this up so it doesn't fall, it doesn't slip off. Just going to tighten it up a little bit. I'm not gonna go too crazy yet because I might have to do some adjustment once I get things situated. Actually, this is gonna be like this. Think about it, yeah. It's gonna be something like that. Alright, well, we'll adjust it once we get it on the table. So the next step now is we're gonna be adding the cup. Actually, let's put this together first. So let's sit that down. So this piece, the bottom piece, we're gonna add this piece right here with the plates. We're gonna add it like this, about right here, something like that. Tighten it up a little bit. I put my socket. find my socket. Am I going crazy? Oh. Alright. So this piece, as I was saying, we're going to put it all the way about right there. Tighten it a little bit. The next step now, guys, is to attach these two pieces together like this. Okay? We're going to sit like this. Alright? You can see that. We'll put these two pieces together. And what we need to do that is this piece right here, the coupler. Alright? So let's put a coupler on this one. So you want to make sure that when you put the coupler on, the top of the pipe doesn't pass more than halfway of this, because we're going to have to split it. We're going to have to share this coupler. We're going to have to share with this, and we're going to have to share with that pipe. That's how we're going to keep both of them together. So make sure it's no more than halfway up there. Okay? You can look in the back. You can see the little split. You can see it. Make sure it's no more than halfway in. Alright, let's do a little tightening on that. Alright. Now the next thing we're going to do is attach this piece. Oops, let's move this out of the way. Okay. Alright. So we're going to tighten this piece up. Try to keep it as straight as possible. Make sure these two pieces are straight. This piece is not going to be straight. Okay? And I'll show you why later on. Tighten this up. Oh. As I said, guys, we're just leaving things kind of somewhat loose. We just want to get it tight enough so it doesn't fall apart, because we are going to have to make adjustments, alright? Okay. So that looks fairly decent in terms of, you know, how I want my spacing. And this I might bring up a little more, but we're gonna see how it looks when we attach it to the table. And yes, guys, I wrap my table in saran wrap. This is just something temporary, so it doesn't get scratched up too much. My plan is actually to dip the whole thing, like rubber dip. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning on doing. Okay, do like a clear coat dip just to protect it, because this machine is a very expensive machine, guys. So I want to keep this thing as clean as possible. You know. Oh, I'm doing stuff without telling you guys what I'm doing. So guys, the next thing we're going to do is remove the nut, and we're going to also remove one metal washer. We're going to remove one rubber washer. We're going to leave one rubber washer on, and we're going to leave one metal washer on. Okay? And we're going to leave it exactly like this. The metal at the top and the rubber on the bottom. Okay? Let's hold it up so it doesn't slide off. And we're going to stick it through a hole. Okay? But I'm going to make sure we hold this. And the next thing we're going to do is rubber. Then we do the metal washer. Then we do the nut. Okay? Just tighten that up. Get it hand tightened for now. Okay. Alright. It's decent enough. Alright, so this now we can tighten. We can actually tighten this big one. Where's my C-wrench? This is where we're gonna need a C-wrench now, guys. Okay. Try to get that thing straight. We're going to tighten it up with a C-wrench as tight as possible. guys, this is actually the part where we're gonna be doing like the real tightening now. So we want to make sure this thing is tight enough so it's not, you know, moving all over the place when we try to work. So at this point, I'll make this thing as straight as possible. But first, let's tighten up the coupler. I need my Phillips, if you have a Phillips in your case, and I need my actually I should have put it to the side, but that's fine, that's all right. We'll make it work. Actually, guys, a screwdriver might have been a better idea. Well, guys, let's turn this to the side where I can have more space to work. This way now I can sit, use a socket to hold it, and then use the drill to tighten it. Okay? Make sure I ain't damaging these. In case I gotta take it apart. Alright, there you go. That's very firm right there, guys. This up top looks nice. Straight. Throw a little tighten on that. Alright, that's good enough. Now this might bring this up a little bit higher. That's for my own liking. For my own taste, guys. Let's slide this all the way up. Okay. Put it all the way in that. I think I like that a little bit better. So let's be able to see what's going on. And I'm sitting down. So, okay. I'll tighten this up as much as possible. I'll try not to strip the nuts. And this now. So how things, how it's gonna flow right now. I hope you guys can see this. So guys, it just came to my realization that as I said, I'm doing this by myself. I don't have a preview camera. I don't have a preview screen to see what's going on. But it just came to my attention that most of the stuff that I was doing after I attached the thread stand, that it wasn't in the frame. So, but basically what I was saying is that let me see here. Hopefully I'm all in the frame. Hopefully this is all in the frame also. So basically I tightened up the coupler, tightened up the thread holder, the cups, the plates, and then I make sure this is, you know, lined up somewhat with this as much as possible. So what I was saying in the video before, the last part of the video, is that this cup, this plate, is gonna sit the first thread, which is gonna go up through this hole, then it's gonna come down to this one, gonna wrap around here, and then it's gonna ultimately end up to the bobbin, to the automatic bobbin winder. This one was most likely gonna be the thread for the left needle, your left. So it's gonna go up through here, also come through this hole, come through this one, comes down, and then the string of machine eventually ends up down through the left needle. This one was gonna be for the right needle. Same procedure. It's gonna go up through here, probably come down through. I think this one lines up. Whichever one lines up, you know, most perfectly to where you're trying to get the thread. So it's gonna come through this one, and it's gonna go through to eventually to the right needle. So yeah, this is it. Fairly easy task, and as I said, it's pretty much universal. The only difference is some might come with more thread holders. I mean, these actual bases for the thread to sit on. It all depends on the kind of machine that you have. If you get a a regular straight stitch single needle, you're probably just gonna get these two. You won't get a third one. Okay. All right. So basically that's it, guys. I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully this was, helpful, and I wish you all the success with your next project. All right. So we got some interesting video coming up, guys. As I was saying, we're not only gonna be focusing on sewing videos, but we're gonna be doing a lot of sewing videos. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos on this particular machine. It's a brand new sewing machine that I just got. I'm gonna be turning it into production soon, so I want to do some test runs on it. I want to get a feel for what kind of setting it likes, what kind of thread it likes, what kind of needle it likes, and so forth and so on. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a few videos for these. And as I said, I missed the whole assembly video, so I'm gonna be doing some different assembly videos for different sections. The next one most likely is gonna be a pedal, the foot pedal, and the servo motor. I'm gonna show you guys how I got that done. And yeah, so hopefully this was informative. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. And as I said, I wish you success on your next project, and I'll see you on my next project. Peace. I'm over.